Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Boston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. Bouncer down the line. But it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Hendricks. He's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, and there's one away. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Moreland around first on his way for two. And he'll post into second here with a two-out double. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 1 for 3. Benintendi can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of the right-handed pitcher's hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Runner's on his way to third. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And the throw is in. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
One strike.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Benintendi. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Sale has his target. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now. Blew that fastball right by him.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another 0-2 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Baez has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next up for the Red Sox, Chris Sale. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Anthony Rizzo.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. The next Cub up, Javier Baez. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Now here's the pitch. Foul tip, held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 7 hits in 14 tries. Lays off 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to him now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. takes a pitch high and away for ball one. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High pop up. Contreras waits on it. 2 down. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Here's Addison Russell, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Russell behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Kyle Hendricks becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has.
And the center fielder is under. Ready for another chance. J.D. Martinez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Mitch Moreland is on deck. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Moreland, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. Now the 2-0. Ground ball right side, straight into the ship. And that's through for a hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi was a strikeout victim in his first try. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way. He's running. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ryan.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Little chopper back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Into the box now, Chris Sale. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker's low, but called for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to the Boston pitcher.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
He's falling behind now, 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Hit on the ground out to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So in now for Chicago, Albert Almora looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Settling in now, Addison Russell. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Russell, a native Floridian. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Zobrist stands at first with 1 out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways. So it was a strikeout swinging. Addison Russell becomes out number 2 this inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He popped out in his first trip.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ian Happ. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1. Here's Chris Bryant now. He doubled his last time through. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
The 1-2. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. The windup and the 0-1. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the stretch, runners going. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and they got him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Rafael Devers. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Next up for the Red Sox, Chris Sale comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Scorched to third. Bryant's got it. And there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's the first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. This is grounded foul. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound. Just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Hit back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw is not in time. And a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. From the stretch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here it comes, 0-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Kyle Schwarber will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 to third. Devers gloves it. On to first, and this will remain a tie. Steve Cishek will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a slider. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike two, swinging. The 1-2. Fouled away. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can. Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ryan.
He's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run, moving into scoring position. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double. So digging in with a chance. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Throw goes over to third, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Leading off for Boston, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Behind 0-2 now. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Andrew Benintendi. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to second for Baez. On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here. Riding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
First
offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Sale has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Sale into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are two horrific late swings.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ballgame. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 0-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Stepping in, Chris Sale. Jackie Bradley Jr. will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Jackie Bradley Jr.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Almora is there, and he'll make the catch. Stephen Wright takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Here's Addison Russell. His career numbers against Stephen Wright. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. Hit in the air to shallow center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Hit out towards second. He's got it. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Pedro Strop gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 46.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His career line against Pedro Strop. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he struck him out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-1 now to Mookie. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. His career line against Pedro Strop. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now the 1-2 pitch. There he goes. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. On the move again from first. Pitch outside. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. The throw. Safe. Despite the great effort, the winning run is on base.
Second baseman, number 9.
Ready for another shot now. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-1 knuckleball. And this one dances in and just about conks him.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you can see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Fouled off. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. Here's Ben Zobrist now. His career numbers against Stephen Wright. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Fouled away. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Benintendi. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. On to first, a double play. Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland.
Leading off for Boston, first baseman, Mitch.
First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
1 strike.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And now they've got him picked off. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back safely. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch. He's running again. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Here's the 0-2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So a big moment in the ball game here. Eduardo Nunez, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch, and now the runner's trying for third. One attempt misses. The throw down. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-1 is on the ground to the right side and through. And that is through into right field for a single. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits for him here as they try to get something cooking. Digging in to try it again, Rafael Devers. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Ready once again, Albert Almora, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Right fielder, Albert Almora.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oof, safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Riding in once again, Addison Russell. He's 1 for 4 for the game. One out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 1-2, here it comes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Jason Hayward will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a line drive. And he'll reach first safely. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Carl Edwards Jr. is going to finally make an appearance in this one, as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Stephen Wright. Blake Swihart will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Blake Swihart.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Edwards, a native of South Carolina. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Sent on the ground out to second. Baez fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full. swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Happ on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Joe Kelly is going to finally make it. An appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Joe Kelly.
Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's got to hurt. Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. A winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Possible winning run on second. No one out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Oh, and he's down on strikes again. And that's the 6th time he's punched out today. That is just miserable. Here's the first pitch. Oh, he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 4. Count now a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Brandon Morrow enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Here's the first pitch. Bogaerts takes off, hit to first, and he is in there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Here's J.D. Martinez. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Now both runners on the move. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-strike offering. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. So coming to the plate, Brock Holt trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew Benintendi was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Brian Dunsing gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Brian Dunsing.
Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Martinez over at second. Holt at first with no outs. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Now the double steal is on here. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And he's safe. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
He throws him on the fastball there. Andrew Benintendi becomes the first out of the inning. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Lifetime against Brian Dunsing. He's 1 for 5. And a throw behind the runner at third. And a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding forward now, Rafael Devers. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. No balls and 1 strike. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. But and now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Tommy La Stella will come on now as the pinch hitter. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. La Stella, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Here's Addison Russell, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5. Craig Kimbrell gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning from the stretch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are 2 away now. Mike Montgomery will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Late that time for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
His stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors, they left 6